I'm going to show you a step-by-step recipe for the easiest biscotti I've ever made, and if you stay tuned, I'll even have the secret to make the most perfect biscotti. Then we're going to take you inside a mall to see what's for sale for Christmas. Alfred's going to have his Christmas memories and so much more.
You know, Esther, you missed something very profound at the top of the show right now.
We take you inside our home?
Look at my Santa Claus tie. I only wear it once a year. My 20-year-old Santa Claus tie.
All right.
I love it.
Let's start the cookie recipe step by step. Here are the ingredients. The ingredients are super simple. 400 grams of flour. That's about 1 3/4 cup of flour. 100 grams of cool, not melted butter, which is about a stick. 130 grams of sugar. 3 yolks, and then 1 whole egg, although I'm going to use in its entirety. Then you can have grated lemon or vanilla, and I'm going to be using this vanilla flavoring, and half a packet of baking powder. The flour, sugar, half a packet of baking powder, and this packet is 15 grams, so about 7.5, 8 grams of baking powder. Next, the flavoring, and Alfred likes it extra vanilla-y, so I'm going to put some more vanilla. Add the eggs. And half a stick of butter. Room temperature, although I know there are some places that do it melted. Now, of course, if you have a blender, use a blender, but we don't have one, so I'm doing it the old style way by hand. So this will take just a little bit. I have to tell you, I've never been this bonkers in making all these recipes during the holiday, but I'm having so much fun. And do you know who is the inspiration for all of these? Alfred and you. You've been writing and also telling us how much you're enjoying these recipes, but I gotta tell you, there's nothing better than when Alfred tastes one of the cookies and it came out good.
All right. This is the most important thing. Great.
This is what puts a smile on my face. All right, so we are ready. And what do you think, Al? Should we put some sprinkles?
No sprinkles. Definitely no sprinkles.
So you take a little bit and put it down with your finger. Make sure you space them apart as well, because obviously they'll grow. You know, I don't talk about this a lot, but my mom is a big-time baker and cook, and she's taught me so much in the kitchen, so partially my love for this comes from her. And a few years ago, we did a Hungarian Christmas log. I'll leave you a link to that video. It's delicious. We made it with walnut and also with poppy seed. It's perfect for the holiday season. All right, Al, what do you think? Just about time to put these guys in there. 375. Well, the cookies are baking. I wanted to show you a bit around our house. You can see they're decorated. Here's our collection of bialetti. This is our little catch-all space. Of course, plenty of bialettis. I love this little one. There's our Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, Esther likes French vanilla. Alfred likes the regular. Our impressive pasta collection. There's the tea that I bought the other day. Look at this, what I found. No, not Carnivale. It's a Christmas decoration. All right, let's see. What else can I show you guys? You saw this. Look at this beautiful Sicilian plate. Also decorated here. That's my appetizer plate. These cooked for 10 minutes, 375, and the way that you can tell whether it's ready is that you tap on top. So if it's not soft, and you can see a little bit on the edges, it's getting golden brown. You know, I've done Alfred's mom's recipes, I've done my mom's recipes, my friend Venessa's recipe. If you have a person, a family member perhaps, in your family who has written down these recipes by hand, why not try them? Right now is the perfect time to try them and make them at home. The good thing about these cookies is that they're very simple and you can make chocolate or vanilla frosting, or why not pistachio crema, or any version, maybe some kind of a lemony, zesty cover. But these are so perfect for the holiday, easy to make, and the house smells delicious. Look at these beautiful plates we bought at Bricoman. It goes along perfectly with my cup. Alfred has one with the male face as well, but look at that. So now, Alfred, let me see the back of it. Perfect, right?
It's perfect.
Golden brown. On the next batch, I even added some sprinkles. If you want, also before baking them, put some egg yolk on it to make them nice and shiny. Buon appetito. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Want to hear the secret on how to make them crunchy, crunchy, crunchy? Just like the biscottis that you usually see in the United States, the long one. You put it in the oven a second time. Yep, you take it out, let it cool down a little bit, and then put it back in a lower temperature. That gives it a great, great little crunch. The first batch came out nice and soft. That's also delicious. But if you want a crunchy biscotti, the secret is to put it in a second time for 3-4 minutes. That's where the word comes from. Biscotti, cooked twice.
And you know what my mom used to do? She used to put frosting on the top of them. Sometimes she would do vanilla frosting or chocolate frosting. But for me, I prefer the plain. It's delicious, crunchy. I love it.
Hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you are enjoying it, let us know what else you would like to see us make. By the way, we are going to have a cassata recipe very, very soon.
Well, it's time for another episode of the Quintessential Alfred. And since we've been talking about the Christmas season for the last couple of weeks, I'm going to show you a photograph. And I'm sure that you probably have a photograph kind of similar to this in your archive. A photograph that, when you see it, especially today in front of your children or your grandchildren, maybe you get a little bit humiliated. But my mother and father, way back when in the 50s, they didn't care. In those days, they took a snapshot in front of the tree with your latest present, Christmas present. And as you can see from this picture, my brother Tommy and myself on our horses. I had on my brand new, I think it was the Lone Ranger. No, it wasn't the Lone Ranger. A Gene Autry outfit with my Derby horse type thing that went up and down, up and down, up and down. And my brother Tommy was dressed like Daniel Boone. And I remember that was a very important part of my Christmas then. The next year, I wish I had that picture. It was probably destroyed. I was Davy Crockett. Davy Crockett. You remember Davy Crockett? And my brother was, I don't know who, somebody else. But here's the most interesting thing about the picture. If you look real close at that picture, can you see the fireplace behind us? Because I'm sure that you had one of those as well. Yes, those were the cardboard fireplaces that Mom used to buy, and then you would have the phony, fire with the plastic in front of it, and that took a prime position. Mom used to put our Christmas cards over there, and the whole thing would be festooned with Christmas cards. But that's just another little episode of things that this Christmas season bringing to mind. Me and my brother with that picture. And at some point in time down the road, I'm going to show you when I actually was a cardinal in the May procession, right before they threw me out of Holy Rosary School. But in any case, that's it for today.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in the Vida Zappla household. Yes, I did say Vida Zappla, Alfredo. Here's a little glimpse into our Christmas room. This is where the majority of the decorations are. It's a mixture of American, Hungarian, Sicilian things that we picked up along the way. I have to tell you, this is the most impressive, this is the most decorative Christmas that we've had in a long, long time. No, I think ever. I love this little doll I got at Bricoman. Bricoman is turning out to be our go-to for a lot of things. Santa hat everywhere. When I was younger, I remember my parents didn't put the Christmas tree up until the 24th, and us kids would have to go into another room and not go inside, and then there was a bell that they rang, signifying that it's time to come into the room to see the Christmas tree. And I was always so amazed at, wow, Santa Claus did such a great job. So there's my little story. That's an annual tradition to talk about Alfred and his brother on those horses. But I want to know about your Santa Claus tie. You've had it for 20 years. He wears it every year. It doesn't get old. Look at it.
It's because I never wear it except for like twice a year. And you want to know something what we're going to do next week, her and I? You know that poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
We're going to read it to you live.
We're going to do a special edition of that, and I'm going to wear this tie. But I have to make a correction on that photograph that you saw of me and my brother. I said my brother was Daniel Boone. That was incorrect. My brother was Daniel Boone the following year. In that photo of my brother Tommy, he was Tonto, played by the famous Jay Silverheels in The Lone Ranger.
That's right.
And do you know why my father bought him a Tonto uniform?
Why?
Because we went to this event where Jay Silverheels was making a public appearance, and they were selling that. And my father bought it for my brother and signed
that is so cool.
A picture of him. My brother Tommy had it for years and years and years.
All right, now let's go to a mall to see what's for sale. And let me give you a hint. Lots of small Sicilian business owners displaying their stuff. We usually take you to the outdoor markets and so forth, but yes, there are malls here in Sicily. And we're inside one of them where they have all types of handmade products and also typical Sicilian products, perfect for the holidays. This is only here during the Christmas season. It's really great to see all these handmade things. Even at the mall, the handmade and family owned or personal businesses. Beautiful. Look at the Trinaglia. Look at the one-eyed cyclops here. Very interesting. Questo è da legno? Legno. Yeah, all made out of wood. There's 2 floors at this mall, and I would say probably about 30 shops up here. But this is what I like to see. Small local businesses displaying their products. This looks good. Tea. Ginger and lemon. This one is berries. I think I'm going to get one of these infused teas. Mi consiglia una.
Allora, a base di tè verde abbiamo la tisana
I want
anticelulite, che è una tisana
definitely green one.
Si prepara in 1 litro da bere durante l'arco della giornata, inizia proprio a drenare, a sgonfiare. Oppure la tisana dopo pasto, che è una tisana
This is you eat after you eat.
di tè verde, ani.
Questa verde.
Sì, la tisana drenante a base di tè verde, una tisana drenante che aiuta a sgonfiare, si prepara.
It helps so you're not bloated. E quanto tazzo per 5?
Settimana di trattamento.
Have to take this for a week. Okay, let's see. €4 for 50 grams. And here are the ceramics. And you know this is all handmade. Here are the piña. They're for good luck. you give them to someone who's just got married or getting a new house. Oh, look at these Christmas decorations, ceramics, Santa on a shelf. Here are some of the honey products, and of course from Zafferana Etnea. These are all types of flavors of honey. And you know, honey is super, super healthy for you. Anche sapone. Honey soap.
Io mi chiamo Giovanni.
Giovanni, perché miele è buono?
Miele è buono perché è artigianale, fatto artigianalmente, non usiamo pesticidi né
No pesticides, made naturally.
Naturally.
E poi buono
È buono, sì, esatto.
Perché?
Per esempio per la gola, per la tosse,
Good
per
for
lo
the
stomaco.
throat, for the stomach.
Esatto.
There's about 7 or 8 of these booths handmade by the local artisans over here. I wanted to show them to you. Handmade stuff is just beautiful. Here's one. I like this one over here too. This one's got an explosion of color. Wowza. They have the cornucopias, the Christmas cornucopias. All sorts of cornucopias. Place is jam-packed. And I'm really looking forward to going downstairs. Because downstairs, for the first time in 20 years, I spotted a donut shop.
Okay, now we're going to take you to see this unbelievable cafe that has donuts. Yeah, donut. Now here's something you don't see very often. Donuts. All types of flavors. Not the ones with the cream, but the frosting. And look at this. At a little cafe right in the middle of the mall. And look at the people lining up to get their coffee. And of course some traditional Sicilian desserts. Now you know when you're an Italian when you're standing up and having your cafe at the bar. Now, these cannolis look interesting. Cool scene, right? All types of shoes and stuff for the home and purses, and it's a pretty big mall. Yankee Candle is huge here. All stuff for the house. This guy is trying to sell some phone plan. Caprisa is a great shop for purses, for wallets, luggage. This is a new shop, Bottega Verde. Creams and perfumes. Looking great for the Christmas decorations. And this is Co-op. It's another one of those huge, humongous supermarkets. Sunglasses or reading glasses in this shop. As you can see, it's a pretty massive mall. I would say 30 to 50 shops in there in the entire structure. We've taken you to a lot of the outdoor markets where everyday Sicilians shop. Well, this is also a place where everyday Sicilians shop, but I would say this is more of a middle class to upper class place. You saw it was very busy with families. It is Sunday, and it is a couple weeks before Christmas. This entire area is filled with all types of shops. There's another mall over there. And then over here are some electronic shops. Uno Euro is where we get our electronics, camera equipment, and also phones. This is where I got my phone. So this entire area, as you can see, over there, even across over there, are shop after shop. Quintessential Sicilian breakfast with macchiato and a cornetti with cream. And here we are back at Vanilla. I took you inside of here last week during the show, right next to McDonald's. Hey, maybe I'll take you inside McDonald's. Yeah, after I enjoy this.
Well, it's coming out the bottom. This is what you call a rear entry.
Is it biter?
I don't know if it's any good, but we're going to see. All right. Done French style. I'm glad I'm a Sicilian.
All right, I want to know your opinion on something. I did a merch shop right below this video. You can see our merchandise. If you are in North America, any country in the North America, I want to know if you like the items in that shop. Do you think we should put other things and so forth? So those items over here are just another way of supporting you, me, and Sicily. And it's very easy to do. You just click on the shop and it takes you over there to all the items.
And the other thing, too, is we have our, wasn't it that?
Community.
We have our community we'd like you to join. It's $1.99 a month, less than a cup of coffee. And it really helps us do a lot of stuff. It really does. Because all the money we get from it, when we do get money from it, we put right back into our equipment in our programming. So you're very helpful. You people who are supporting us, we profoundly thank you.
Thank you. We really do. All right, Al, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
That cornetti that you had back at the mall, it looked good. It looked creamy. It looked fluffy. But your response was, thank God I'm Sicilian. So was it good or not?
Well, here's the thing, okay? The French croissants are flaky. And you saw it when I was trying to rip that thing open because that was a French croissant. Whereas the Italian cornetti, which is what the vast majority of Sicilian people eat, is doughy. It's much more doughy.
Well, that was a patisserie. It says it right there, Vanilla Patisserie.
Yeah.
We've taken you there many times because it's one of our stops. When we go to the mall, we also get a cafe.
I think if I were to eat that thing again, I probably would have used a knife and a fork, because it was just all over the place. It was crazy. But truth be told, give me a good Sicilian-style cornetto.
You can't go wrong.
And you can't go wrong. But this was very good, though.
All right, I want to tell you about two promotions we have going on. Our friend Chris Corando in Rome. She's a professor at John Cabot University. She's also an archaeologist. She has a website called RomeoJewelry.com, www.romeojewelry.com, where she has Greek and Roman inspired jewelry. And if you put in promo code You, Me, and Sicily, you get 10% off. Promo code You, Me, and Sicily. Also, www.winesfromitaly.com. That's winesfromitaly.com. If you put in the promo code You, Me, and Sicily and purchase $200 or more of wines from Italy, Sicily, and all over, you get free shipping. Great deals.
I agree. I think both products are terrific. The wine is great. We have a bottle over here we're going to crack open for that bubbly stuff for the New Year's.
Firiato.
Yeah, for New Year's. So thank you.
We're inside another supermarket. I want to show you this most expensive display of cheese and salami and all types of things here at the supermarket. Hey, let me know if you guys enjoy us going to all our different supermarkets. Scusa. And look at the beautiful Christmas display here. Parmigiano Reggiano 30 months. All types of things. And also takeaway home. Ooh, there's some Crispetti. It's a humongous supermarket. And I like to go into different supermarkets to see the different items that they have available. And it goes on over here. Look at this beautiful box with cheese and jam. Fig jam. Ooh, yum. More cheese, more condiments. Cacioffi. Now, some of you may know that we also do tours of Sicily, private, customized, and small group tours, and we have one in October. Spots still available, October 4th to 14, where we do the East Coast. Ottobrata is a great event around that trip. So
we also have the June trip.
June trip, we still have space open for the June trip, June 6th to 16th on the West Coast. Very popular, beautiful side of the island. So message me, or don't message Alfred. Just message me.
Right.
Hey, listen, you guys, we are seriously thinking of going live on the 24th. Thinking maybe 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 4 p.m. Sicily time to do a little bit of holiday cheer. Let us know if you would be joining us, if that's a good time, or what would be a good time. And then I think the 25th is Sunday. We'll see you on our regular Sunday episode. If you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy this one. YouTube is going to put a link here somewhere to a video that I think you will enjoy. Thank you for being here, supporting us, being our friend. We love our YouTube community, so thank you.
Se benediga a tutti. Grazie tante.
And Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week. Ciao.
Ciao.